Today I'm going to be talking for my problem solution speech on climate change. This is a huge problem in not only America but the entire world, and it could risk like the death of millions, if not billions of people. My name is Bailey Guidry, and this is what I'm going to be teaching you about. Climate change. Although many deny its existence, climate change is a persistent problem not only in America, as I said before, but in the entire world. It could affect all of us and our future generations for years to come, and it's probably going to be irreversible if we don't stop it now. The polar ice, first thing I want to talk about is the polar ice caps. These are going to be the first things to go in terms of like melting, because it's ice and ice melts. The polar ice caps experience new extremes in temperatures, even to the point where flowers are growing in Antarctica, which is obviously not supposed to happen because Antarctica is a snowy place, and this doesn't, suit flowers. The polar ice caps are what happens if this will melt is displacement. Not only does this displace many of the animals like the polar bear and penguins and any inhabitants that are in the area, but it also affects us because that means there's an abundance of new sea creatures and things trying to escape, and of course that has the death of many things in the ecosystem in that area. A new thing is the increased sea levels. If all this melts, the increasing sea levels can cause like enormous ice blocks to melt, like causing the sea levels to rise, and that alone could just tip the scale of submerging cities like New Orleans, Vienna, in Italy, and any low elevation area in the world. So many major cities will be submerged by the time these melt. But even if those don't melt, like I said, polar ice, it will increase the sea level by 230 feet by 2100, I believe. But the extreme storms brought by the new warm weather, it will warm the sea, and that's what makes hurricanes so powerful. This new warmth will actually make the hurricanes stronger, bigger, and wetter. It'll have more rain, more winds, and that will lead to major flooding, breaking of dams and infrastructure, causing massive damage to any part of the world. Flooding, like I said before, due to these two factors alone, flooding will be prominent around the world. This will devastate many people's lives, leading to homelessness around any major cities, because that's going to be underwater. The other effects of climate change will be wildfires. Obviously, since it's going to be hotter, it'll be drier, especially in some parts of the area like West America. The wildfires will spread easier. Like I know in California, there's always wildfires. Well, that will be more prominent. Floods, like I said before, due to storms and melted ice caps, floods will cover most of America, probably like the eastern portion. Droughts, same thing with wildfires. Droughts, due to the dry, hot, and climate, droughts will ravage the land, causing many ecosystems to fall apart, and less crops, and everything that happens with the food chain comes from these factors. Storms, due to the increased temperatures, like I said before, storms will become stronger and wetter. Fossil fuel energy. This is where all the climate change comes from. Of course, there are other factors, but this is what keeps having the greenhouse effect on Earth. It's causing the Earth to warm up at a rapid rate, and if we don't stop using these, the world will actually get warmer, causing all this to happen. Coal burning. Coal burning is a factor in all over the world that actually brings gas into the atmosphere, carbon emission, causing the world to warm even more. Oil burning does about the same thing. The burning of this oil actually releases carbon into the air, which is that gas emission. All this will warm the Earth at an even more rapid rate. But how can we stop this? All these gas emissions can create a harmful greenhouse effect, warming the Earth at an alarming rate. Clean energy, that's how we can stop this. Solar energy is using the sun's power. It's like, I believe it's nuclear fusion to do this. Solar energy actually takes the sun's energy and light and provides energy to homes across the world. Wind energy uses the wind to spin the turbines, causing mechanical energy to form and using that to power cities. Hydroelectricity does about the same thing, except with water. It uses the flowing water to spin usually like a gear or wheel, causing electricity to happen again. Nuclear energy uses nuclear fission to create nuclear power. It has minimal carbon emission, I believe. I think it mostly just emits vapors like water. All this is significant investment. These energy sources can slow or stop climate change. Thanks for your attention.